Oh no.
What?
So I've been buying mushrooms for like the last 3 weeks with the intention of making this meal, and I kept putting it off. So I have 3 different mushrooms, and I'm trying to figure out which one is spoiled and which one's the one I bought last week. So option 1, option 2, option 3. I'm gonna have to wing it, but someone tell me in the comments which one is better. Okay, update. My husband went back and watched my grocery haul for last week, and these are the good mushrooms. Like, they have, like, these weird lines. Is this normal? Come over here. Is this normal?
Like in there?
Yeah.
That's part of the mushroom.
That is part of the mushroom?
Yeah. Those are the gills. Mushrooms have gills.
Oh.
Nothing about that says you should ever cook again. And or stay at home mom. Why did he have kids with you? First of all, that can't be true. That she trying to be no stay at home mom. This bitch took a pack of frozen steaks and just mangled them bitches out of the pack directly into the pan to start cooking. Then she threw a bunch of cheese in another pan randomly.
I think those were shredded potatoes out of a bag.
Was that what that was? All bad. Then she said, I got these 3 packs of mushrooms and I'm trying to figure out which one is spoiled and which one did I buy last week. Ma'am, first of all, if you just look at the packages, somewhere on there is the date, the use by date. So it shouldn't be hard to discern which one of these things is past its expiration. How did it get past the first date? Conversation. Like how? What did you tell this man? Because he had to ask you about like cooking. That's regular stuff. That's first conversation type of you know, things you bring up. Oh, so do you cook? Yeah, no, I've never cooked in my life. None, never, not one time. How old are you? Anything after probably 13, I'm already questioning you. Like you're more than 13 and you never cooked anything, not no pack of ramen, nothing. And if you say, yeah, but then you start doing stuff like this, I'm walking away immediately. Because you lied, number one. We know you lied. We know you lied. You just put a frozen piece of meat onto a pan and thought you're going to fry this thing. You're going to sear it. Frozen. Yeah, that's not going to work. That meat is still going to feel the same way that it felt when it hit the pan hard as fuck. It's still going to be that way when you put it on my plate. It's just going to look different. So yeah, you got to leave. You got to leave now. And if I'm at your house, I'm leaving. Period. Those are the only options. So I don't see how that's ever a relationship that was cultivated at any point. Because when I asked you if you could cook, you should have just been like, no. And then let me make a decision there. I would have left, but every man ain't going to leave at that point. Me, I'm out. If you tell me you can't cook, that's it. We might can have sex, but there can be no relationship because at some point I will be hungry. And if you can't cook, you're of no use to me, ma'am. So, yeah, no. How she got away with that shit is beyond me, but it's the frozen steaks for me though. Like not knowing a lot about mushrooms, maybe I can live with that because I don't eat mushrooms, so that'll never come up. But yo, that throwing frozen piece of meat in the pan, talking about you searing it, that's gonna be it for me. Cause you're gonna hurt somebody, literally. Yeah, probably me. No, it wouldn't be me because I'm gonna be like,
well, probably him.
First of all, I heard that shit hit the plate, and I know something's wrong. Like, even if I didn't see you preparing that, as soon as it hit the plate, I know something up with this piece of meat. Because it shouldn't sound like that. And bing! I'm not eating it.
Sound like a plate hitting a
There's
plate.
no type of food that can hit my plate and make that sound that I'm still going to eat it. I don't give a fuck what it is. If it made that sound, I know I'm not eating that portion of the meal. Whatever it is. So, yeah. I don't know how she had a husband or whatever their situation is. It should have never been, though. Him explaining to her what a mushroom is far beyond me. I might have explained to her directions off of my block. Like, you turn right there, and then I don't give a fuck where you go. Get the fuck away from here. Just make a right out of the driveway, and then you do whatever you want from there.
Going about
as long as
your
it ain't
business.
circling back. Right. It's the only thing I would say not to do.
So you made a statement. I just want to clarify what your meaning of it is, or I think more so, what would you have to say to the internet that would disagree with you? You said, if you can't cook, I have no further use of you. So are you saying women are only good for cooking? Like, how would you respond to the internet?
Oh, women are definitely good for way more than cooking, but you got to be able to cook. Just because you can do more things don't mean it's okay to not be able to do this one. It's important to me. So yeah, you can sew and you can go have a job and be this amazing, smart, beautiful, funny, capable person and all these other facets of life. And that's outstanding. You can have all the degrees in the world. You can make a bunch of money. You can do all the things. If you can't cook, it still ain't going to work out between me and you. That's all I'm saying. Now, yes, you have many other things in life that you can be capable of, and women are capable of doing all these things. I need you to be able to cook, though. Yeah, for me.
So what would you say to the women that says, what, you can't cook? You ain't grown?
I would say, yeah, I can cook and I am grown. Then I look at them stupid. Like, what the fuck that got to do with anything? You still gonna have to cook if you're gonna be in my life. Like, how's that relevant? Yes, and if I got to do those things, I might as well be by myself. Shit, yeah, and I'm gonna still eat good because I can cook. I'm gonna take care of myself. But if I'm with you, you should be taking care of me. So yeah, you got to be able to cook. If a woman can't cook, for me, it's non-starter. You got to be able to cook. There's a lot of shit I can put up with. I cannot put up with a person that can't cook. Because what am I doing here? I'm hungry. Man, I done came to the crib, it was a long day of work. You know what I'm saying? I done broke a sweat out here in the real world, and I come home and I don't smell nothing in the air. Like, smells like air freshener in here. That's not okay. I need to smell chicken. I didn't come here to smell no goddamn Febreze plug-in.
You can't be living off Hot Pockets and Hope.
Man, you feel me? I didn't come in here to smell motherfucking thin air. I don't want to smell the Freon from the AC. These are not the things I'm trying to smell. I want to smell some motherfucking steak. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you got to be able to cook. This generation of women who think, oh, I can't cook and it's okay. No, it's not okay. You don't have enough qualities to make up for that one. Oh, I got all these other good qualities. I agree you do, but they do not make up for that. So if you can't cook, you cannot be the woman in my life. Now, it's a lot of dudes out here who like, well, I cook. That's for them. It ain't for me. I ain't doing it. So, dear internet, if you can't cook, cannot be the woman in my life on no levels. It's really that simple.